Hey everyone, welcome to April Astrology. I'm Sean. Welcome to my channel. This was not an easy video to make as there are so many transits in April. If you have a look at the chat, you'll see a list of all the transits in April. What a list. I suggest you diarize these dates in your cell phone. I'll concentrate on the more NB topics. Also, please scroll down for your sun, moon, and most accurate rising sign. But listen to my intro. First up, on April 7th, Mercury goes direct in Pisces. After a few weeks of confusion and tech issues, things start to make sense again. The fog lifts, and suddenly, we can articulate our feelings and thoughts with clarity. It's a great time to reconnect with your inner voice and resume any creative or healing projects that may have stalled. Conversations that were murky can now flow with compassion and understanding. Next, on April 12th, we have a full moon in Libra. This elegant lunation shines a light on our relationships and balance. Full moons are times of culmination and release, and in Libra, we're asked to examine where we've been compromising too much or too little. It's the perfect time to recalibrate partnerships and let go of people-pleasing habits. Romantic connections may reach important turning points, and creative collaborations can be celebrated or closed with grace. Also, on April 12th, Venus goes direct in Pisces. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, has been in retrograde, stirring up past romances and artistic reconsiderations. But now the heart begins to heal. We can move forward in love with more compassion and clarity. New relationships can blossom with a spiritual glow. Love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real. On April 19th, the sun enters Taurus. Say goodbye to fiery Aries season and hello to Taurus, a time to ground, savor, and build. The sun in Taurus encourages us to slow down, appreciate the sensual world, and lay solid foundations for our goals. Stability becomes sexy, and simplicity is sacred. It's a gorgeous season for tending to your finances, self-worth, and long-term plans. Then, on April 27th, we have a new moon in Taurus. This is the perfect time to set intentions related to abundance, security, and self-value. It's an excellent time to commit to a financial goal, beautify your space, or take the first step toward a long-desired dream. Slow and steady wins the race. Trust that what you begin now will grow strong roots. Finally, on April 30th, Venus enters Aries. Venus trades her soft Pisces gown for a leather jacket and steps boldly into Aries. Love becomes fearless and a little spicy. In Aries, Venus teaches us to go after what we want with courage and confidence. Flirtation gets playful, and creative projects demand bold strokes. It's a time to lead with the heart, and maybe even fall in love like a firework. So let's look at each sign. The spotlight is blazing on you, Aries, and the cosmos is cheering you on to show up boldly and unapologetically. With Mercury finally going direct in your 12th house on the 7th, any inner confusion or fog begins to lift, allowing your thoughts to crystallize just in time for personal breakthroughs. The first half of the month is all about rediscovering your identity, refining how you present yourself to the world, and tapping into a deeper sense of self-worth. This first house activation is like a cosmic makeover. It's your time to step into the spotlight with fresh confidence and clarity. Then, as the sun and new moon shift into Taurus, your second house of money, values, and possessions gets activated. The universe is asking, what do you truly value, and how can you create more stability around that? The new moon on April 27th is golden for manifesting new income streams or making long-term financial plans rooted in real self-worth. Start the project, pitch the idea, or invest in yourself. The seeds you plant now can grow into tangible rewards. And with Mars blazing into Leo, your 5th house, on April 18th, your magnetism and creativity go into overdrive. Use that bold fire to back up your goals with playful confidence and some well-deserved flair. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. April starts on a soft, dreamy note for you, Taurus. With your 12th house lit up in the first half of the month, you're being gently called inward, into reflection, rest, and a bit of soul-level spring cleaning. This is the time to wrap up cycles, clear emotional cobwebs, and listen to your dreams. Yes, even the weird ones. They're full of messages. Mercury going direct on the 7th helps you make sense of your inner world, especially if things have felt foggy or spiritually off lately. Venus going direct in Pisces on the 12th could also bring healing or reconnection with old friends or dreams you'd put aside. But once the sun enters your sign on April 19th, everything shifts. It's your time to rise and shine. With the first house activated, you're stepping into your power and ready for a personal rebirth. This is your cosmic new year, and the new moon in Taurus on April 27th is your golden ticket to set bold, grounded intentions for your life. How do you want to be seen? Who do you want to become? You're being gifted with fertile energy to reinvent yourself, body, mind, and soul. Whether it's a physical glow-up or a mindset makeover, you're planting the seeds of a more authentic, aligned version of you. And don't forget, with Venus, your ruling planet, entering Aries on April 30th, your intuition stays strong, but your inner fire kicks in too. Behind the scenes, you're cooking up something special. Trust it. You're glowing from the inside out, and the world is about to notice. April opens with your social life sparkling and your long-term vision in sharp focus. With the 11th house of community, dreams, and networks activated early in the month, you're thinking big picture. Collaborations flourish, and reconnecting with friends or kindred spirits feels especially rewarding. Mercury, your ruling planet, goes direct on April 7th, untangling any recent miscommunications or fuzzy ideas, particularly around your ambitions. Venus going direct in your career zone on April 12th might even bring back an exciting opportunity, or at least a wave of much-deserved appreciation. Mid-month, the cosmic tide gently pulls you inward. As the sun enters Taurus on April 19th, you transition into your 12th house season, a quieter, more introspective time that helps you recharge and reflect. You may crave solitude or find yourself drawn to spiritual practices, journaling, or simply unplugging for a while. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is your moment to plant soul-level seeds. It's not about external success, but about inner peace, closure, and healing. Release the mental clutter and make space for divine downloads. Then on April 30th, Venus enters fiery Aries and lights up your 11th house again, just in time to spark social magic and maybe even a flirtatious DM or two. You've done the inner work. Now the universe is getting ready to open doors through friendships, dreams, and a touch of inspired rebellion. You're entering April like a boss, Cancer. With your 10th house of career and public life activated in the first half of the month, all eyes are on you. This is your time to step up, lead, or make your mark in a visible way. Whether you're launching a project, applying for a promotion, or finally being recognized for your hard work, the cosmos is giving you a professional green light. Mercury going direct on April 7th helps clear up any recent miscommunications around goals or public image. And when Venus goes direct on April 12th, your reputation glows with extra charm. People want to support you because they believe in you. Then, as the sun shifts into Taurus on April 19th, your focus transitions into your 11th house of friendships, community, and future goals. This is your visionary zone, and you're dreaming big. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is perfect for setting long-range intentions. Think new social circles, team projects, or committing to a humanitarian cause close to your heart. You might also find yourself aligning with people who genuinely inspire you and help you manifest your next big chapter. By April 30th, when Venus enters fiery Aries, your professional zone lights up with passion and maybe even a little healthy competition. You're more magnetic, ambitious, and ready to take bold steps. Whether it's launching something new or standing in your authority, your leadership shines. Just remember, you're not just building a career, you're building a legacy. April kicks off with your heart and mind wide open, Leo. The first part of the month lights up your 9th house, your cosmic classroom, where you're invited to expand, explore, and elevate. This could mean diving into studies, planning a big trip, sharing your ideas with the world, or even stepping into a more spiritual or philosophical mindset. With Mercury going direct on April 7th, your beliefs and big picture goals become clearer. Venus going direct on April the 12th of May bring clarity to intimate or financial matters you've been reflecting on. Healing around trust and transformation is on the table. As the sun shifts into Taurus on April 19th, the focus moves to your 10th house of career, reputation, and public image. This is where you shine naturally, and now the cosmos is encouraging you to take your ambitions seriously. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is a perfect time to set intentions around your career path, public role, or long-term achievements. Want to launch something? Apply for a dream role? Finally show the world what you're made of? This lunation says, yes, go for it, but build it to last. And here's the exciting part. Mars enters your sign on April 18th, lighting a fire in your belly and recharging your mojo. You're magnetic, motivated, and ready to take bold action. By April 30th, Venus joins the fire party in Aries, activating your ninth house again and making you irresistible in anything that involves sharing your vision. Think speaking, teaching, publishing, or even romantic adventures abroad. This is your month to roar, and the world's ready to listen. April starts on an introspective note, Virgo. With your 8th house activated, you're diving deep, emotionally, spiritually, and maybe even financially. This house deals with shared resources, intimate connections, and personal transformation, so it's a powerful time to do some inner shadow work, reflect on boundaries, or revisit financial plans involving others, loans, taxes, or investments. There could be some chunky money like an inheritance or a bonus for some of you, I think. With Mercury, your ruler, going direct on April 7th, you'll gain fresh insights into these deeper issues, and Venus going direct on April 12th brings more peace and connection to your close relationships. A love or business partnership could also feel less complicated and more aligned now. Then comes a shift in energy. As the sun moves into Taurus on April 19th, your 9th house of expansion, travel, learning, and higher truths is activated, and you're ready to stretch your wings. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is ideal for setting intentions around long-term growth, enrolling in a course, planning international travel, writing, publishing, or committing to a belief system that truly inspires you. It's the house of wisdom and adventure, so you're not just leveling up, you're doing it with purpose. And with Mars moving into Leo, your 12th house, on April 18th, you're quietly building strength behind the scenes. It's a great time to recharge and prepare for a powerful personal rebirth later this year. Venus enters Aries on April 30th, reigniting themes of passion, intimacy, and shared abundance. So whether in love or money, you're more confident about taking the lead. It's a deep but rewarding month that could change the way you see the world and yourself. April starts off with relationships front and center, Libra, and not just the romantic kind. With your 7th house of partnerships activated in early April, you're examining the give-and-take dynamics in your life. Whether it's with a significant other, a business partner, or even close friends, the cosmos is helping you re-establish balance, fairness, and connection. The full moon. In your sign on April 12th is the big emotional spotlight of the month. It brings clarity to who you are within relationships, and where you may have been compromising too much. It's a chance to release old stories and step into partnerships that truly reflect your worth. Then comes a deeper dive. As the sun enters Taurus on April 19th, your attention shifts to the 8th house, the realm of intimacy, shared resources, vulnerability, and transformation. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is your invitation to set powerful intentions around emotional healing, financial partnerships, and trust. This is where superficial connections fall away and soul-deep bonds are formed. You might also focus on merging finances, investments, or releasing fears that have been holding you back from full emotional or financial empowerment. As Mars enters Leo on April 18th, your 11th house of community and dreams gets a fire boost. You're ready to lead a cause or spark up a dynamic collaboration. By April 30th, Venus, your ruling planet, dances into Aries and activates your relationship house again. Love becomes bold, passionate, and maybe even a bit daring. You're attracting powerful partnerships now, but remember, only those who respect your balance and beauty get to stay. April kicks off with a strong focus on getting your life in order, Scorpio. Your 6th house of daily routines, work, wellness, and habits is front and center, nudging you to clean up your schedule, refine your to-do lists, and recommit to your well-being. Mercury going direct on April 7th helps untangle any work-related misunderstandings or health concerns, and Venus going direct on April 12th brings peace and beauty to your daily life. Suddenly you're finding the joy in the little things, and even mundane tasks feel more meaningful, or at least more manageable. Think, beauty in the routine, power in the details. Then, the vibe shifts mid-month when the sun enters Taurus on April 19th, lighting up your 7th house of relationships and partnerships. If the first half of April is about getting yourself aligned, the second half is about aligning with others. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th opens the door for a fresh chapter in love, collaboration, or commitment. Whether you're starting something new or renewing an existing relationship, this is your moment to set intentions around equality, trust, and support. Think of it as relationship spring cleaning, clearing space for something more grounded and fulfilling. Mars enters Leo, your 10th house of career, on April 18th, amping up your ambition and making you extra visible in your professional world. And with Venus sliding into Aries on April 30th, your 6th house gets a fiery second wind. Health, work, and productivity pick up speed. You're passionate, driven, and feeling ready. You've laid the groundwork. Now you're calling in partners, in love or business, who match your energy. April starts with a colorful, flirty, and joy-filled vibe for you, Sagittarius. With your 5th house of pleasure, romance, creativity, and fun being lit up, you're being invited to play. This is a beautiful time to dive into a passion project, indulge in artistic expression, or simply say yes to joy. Whether it's dating, dancing, or daydreaming, the cosmos is handing you a paintbrush and asking, what will you create? Mercury direct on April 7th helps you better articulate your feelings, and Venus going direct on April 12th can bring clarity and sweetness to romantic matters, especially if there was a past love or creative block hanging in the air. But come April 19th, things shift gears as the sun enters Taurus and your 6th house of work, health and routines takes the wheel. Now it's time to ground some of those dreams into real, steady actions. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is your perfect moment to refresh your habits, start a new fitness plan, or build a more balanced daily rhythm. It's not glamorous, but it's productive. And what you start now sets the foundation for long-term success. Think wellness, efficiency, and showing up for yourself in small ways that have big impact. Mars entering fellow fire sign Leo on April 18th brings a surge of passion and momentum to your 9th house. You're ready to learn, travel, or publish something meaningful. And when Venus enters Aries on April 30th, your 5th house lights up again like a cosmic spotlight. Romance returns with a bold, fun, and slightly mischievous twist. Whether single or coupled, you're glowing with charm, and the universe is loving your sparkle. April begins on a deeply rooted note for you, Capricorn. With your 4th house of home, family, and emotional foundations in the spotlight, you're craving stability and comfort. Whether you're decluttering your space, healing family dynamics, or just nesting and recharging, the universe is guiding you inward to reconnect with what truly grounds you. Mercury going direct on April 7th clears up confusion around home, relatives, or real estate decisions. And Venus going direct on April 12th helps restore peace and harmony to your inner sanctuary, making your personal space feel more beautiful and your emotional world more supported. Then the cosmic winds shift as the sun moves into Taurus on April 19th, activating your 5th house of self-expression, romance, and creativity. Get ready to step out from behind the scenes and shine. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is a gorgeous time to plant the seeds of joy, whether that means diving into a new creative project, opening your heart to romance, or just remembering how to have fun again. The universe wants you to enjoy life a little more. Play, flirt, express, and most of all, trust that joy is productive too. Mars moves into Leo and your 8th house on April 18th, intensifying passion, financial focus, and emotional depth. You may be more private, but also more magnetically powerful. And when Venus enters Aries on April 30th, your 4th house gets an energizing glow-up. Maybe it's time for a bold home makeover or a fresh approach to family matters. Either way, your heart is becoming a much more vibrant place to live, and it shows. April starts off with a buzzing mind and a full calendar, Aquarius. With your 3rd house lit up, this is a month of fast-paced communication, learning, networking, and sharing your voice. Whether you're diving into writing, public speaking, teaching, or simply catching up on messages and errands, the first half of the month is all about staying connected and mentally sharp. Mercury going direct on April 7th brings clarity to conversations and contracts, and Venus going direct on April 12th helps smooth over any awkward talks or misunderstandings around money or values, especially within your local community or close relationships. But as the sun shifts into Taurus on April 19th, your attention turns inward to your 4th house of home, family, and emotional roots. It's time to slow down and nurture your foundations. You may feel the urge to nest, redecorate, or spend more time with loved ones. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is ideal for setting intentions around creating a safe, beautiful, and sustainable home life, or healing old patterns from the past that may still be echoing in your emotional world. It's also a wonderful time to start something that will grow slowly and solidly over time. Mars moves into Leo, your opposite sign, on April 18th, activating your 7th house and lighting up your relationships with passion, and maybe a little heat, whether that means romantic sparks or bold partnerships in business. And when Venus enters Aries on April 30th, your words gain a flirtatious, daring flair. Expect charming texts, bold ideas, and the urge to say what's truly on your mind. You're building strong foundations, yes, but you're also setting fire to stale ways of thinking, and that's powerful. April begins with a beautiful sense of emotional and spiritual clarity returning to you, Pisces. With your second house of finances, self-worth, and values activated early in the month, you're reflecting on what truly matters, not just in your bank account, but in your heart. Mercury goes direct in your sign on April 7th, helping you finally articulate feelings and plans that may have felt fuzzy or out of reach. Then Venus, your co-ruler of values and love, goes direct in Pisces on April 12th. Cue the warm glow of self-love, financial insight, and maybe a little extra sparkle in your step. You're reconnecting with your worth, and the world is beginning to reflect that back to you. As the Sun enters Taurus on April 19th, your third house of communication, learning, and local environment lights up. You're suddenly more curious, more chatty, and more motivated to connect with your surroundings. The new moon in Taurus on April 27th is perfect for setting intentions around writing, teaching, studying, or launching that new idea that's been percolating. This is also a lovely time to improve relationships with siblings, neighbors, or old friends. You're building new patterns around how you speak, think, and express your truth. Mars moving into Leo on April 18th activates your sixth house of health and daily rhythm. Get ready for a burst of energy to tackle your routines, work projects, or fitness goals with renewed determination. Then Venus enters Aries on April 30th, bringing new life to your second house once again. Money matters feel more empowered, and you're more confident in going after what you desire, whether it's a raise, a treat, or simply the validation that you're worth it, because you are. April reminds you that your voice matters, your value is undeniable, and your ideas are worth sharing.